One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. The Jayhawks will kick it off to get us underway. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense will come out first. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proven to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy each and every week. This dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously, so it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman talk's going to get louder and louder.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to throw, it's Morton. Using his feet to buy time. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Red Raiders decide to punt it away. Looks as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. So the Kansas Jayhawks offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful, they wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point one.
Turning on the Jets. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. The give on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a second and long. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Fights off the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric trying to help Tech on this third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Jayhawks will call on their punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Now on first down from the 30. They'll ride the hot hand. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Looking to the big tight end. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And the Red Raiders will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Scanning the field, it's Daniels. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Offense getting set for first down. To the air on first down. They're setting up the screen. Fighting off the defender. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. The Jayhawks will line it up on 1st and 10. Going with the ground game left. At the 35, he's loose. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Well, they're certainly not out of field goal range here, but they want to try to pay off this drive with a touchdown. They'll go for it on 4th. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. Gonna run it. It's Joyner. Quick spin on the line. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Morton. Buys a little extra time. That's caught. It's Joyner. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He just got rid of the football. I'm not sure what he was doing, and they're going to get him for grounding. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 3rd down upcoming for the offense after the incomplete pass. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Quickly out to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Red Raiders will punt it away on 4th down. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Give to the running back. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. And the Jayhawks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass. That's reeled in. It's Williams. He's loose. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. Back to throw, it's Daniels. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. catch in stride inside the 15. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Tight end finds a soft spot. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk. Fit it in the window for the score. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Fires to the big fella.
Well, this tight end is so athletic that at times they'll line him up in different parts of the field. That time he was in the slot. Nice job running the route, finding the open space in the defense for the completion.
Back to throw, it's Morton. Safe completion on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense breaks the huddle, it's 3rd down. Wants to keep it in the air. Right down the middle. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
How about that job after the catch on a critical 3rd down? He's able to make people miss. He's able to use his speed. Ball was thrown out in front of him so he could advance it, and all of a sudden, this offense set up 1st and goal.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Using his feet. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. And the Red Raiders are in the hurry-up. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Rides the back on the option, the give. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Works the middle of the field. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. To the air, it's Daniels. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And they are fortunate to get the ball back, but unfortunate to have a long way to go after that loss. The Jayhawks send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He'll keep it himself. Jukes his way for more. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Red Raiders can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Bring in the heat. Slings it downfield. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Shotgun snap on third down. Fires downfield. Another incompletion on third down.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why...
Hauls it in, the first down and more. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They'll move the tight end. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Red Raiders with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Makes the grab. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. So now it's second and long. Catch in the middle, it's Carter. Touchdown, Red Raiders! A great catch and run for 6.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Gives it on the option. There he goes. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. And the Jayhawks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The hurry-up now, second down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Finds the big tight end. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Jayhawks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give is to Williams. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Complete to the right. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a first down at the 12. Off the play fake on first down. It's complete to the left. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Kansas! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Wants to throw. It's Morton. That's caught. It's Douglas. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Here's the pressure. On target over the middle. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads it downfield. Makes the grab. Gets the foot down. Just precision execution on that big play. So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Red Raiders will kick it away to crank up the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Kansas offense returns to the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football from out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
Man, those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback has taken notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
The option look. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Quarterback will keep it.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Got it set up on the outside. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If you could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got him downfield. Oh, a lot of space. space. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Jayhawks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking for a man, it's Daniels. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric trying to help Tech on this 3rd down. The short hands, it's Pickett. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. They could tie the game here with a field goal, but instead looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Makes the grab past the marker. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. The Jayhawks look to keep this drive humming. Quick pass on the fly motion. It's a seam wide open. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Leaves it with the back. And they get the 3rd down stop. What a play by this defense. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. That is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Joyner. Plows through the defense. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. The Red Raiders come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on 3rd downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have a good...
Going for the big play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Eakin. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Going to try to get it himself. And the ball slipped out. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Jayhawks. And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. Creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his 5. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. To the air, it's Morton. Trying to set up the screen. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Yes, even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. One final play before the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And that ball's free behind the line. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He's loose down the left side. And the ball's on the ground. And the defense got it. That's the end of the quarter. Kansas has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll go to the ground. Still on his feet at the 45. Discards him with the stiff arm. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. And the Red Raiders, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Turning it on. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
As sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
He wants to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
And just like that, the game is completely changed, right? The defense comes away with a huge turnover, and the offense able to cash it in, capitalize by scoring a touchdown. So they've now got the lead. Not a lot of time left, but it feels like all the momentum is now on their side.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Quickly to the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got a man, it's Pickett.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. Looking down the middle. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Jayhawks will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Looking for a crease. It's Joyner. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Red Raiders in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
On 3rd down, going up top. He uncorks one deep. Snags it at the 30, still running. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Quarterback may change this route. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds a spot in the middle. He's running free down the middle. Touchdown, Rock Chalk. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Looking to pass. It's Morton. Rushes on him. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's second and long from the 24. Tight end now in motion. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Throws to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Nice move to pick up yardage. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now third down on their own side of the field.
Oh, it's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Racing to the right. The tag. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. You're happy you got the ball back, but the defense takes it a step further and just goes ahead and gets 6.
And you just want to get the stop, right? And you get the stop, you get the points. But guess what, Reese? I'm going to need another stop. This defense is going to be right back on the field. Unbelievable play, but you got to do it again.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Quarterback extends the play. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Now you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there. More and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to...
There he goes. Here they come, first and 10 from the 48. Might be calling a hot route. Dropping back, it's Morton. Snagged in the middle, it's Carter. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. And the Red Raiders will have it first and 10. Wants to throw again. Fires to the big fella. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Red Raiders with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Extending the play. He's going to run it. Great job. savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the fourth. Pocket breaking down. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. He cannot get it in, a mere inches away from pay dirt.
And I think it's go time now at this point of the game if you're on offense, because you need a touchdown. You have this golden opportunity down close to the goal line. Who is a playmaker you can identify offensively that you know can win one-on-one?
Touchdown, Red Raiders! And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
Man, I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Man, we'll have a shakeup in the MAC standings this week. Check this out. Ball State looked less like a flock of Cardinals and more like a group of road warriors in a solid victory. This team almost always plays tough in Muncie, and today they found a way outside of Schumann Stadium.
With the catch, it's Williams.
One game, I know, fellas, but this could be one to circle when we consider the big picture there in the MAC.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Back to pass, it's Daniels. It's caught. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Back to throw, and he's got to do it here late. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one.